I'm Carl. Hello.
Hi.
I'm Linda in New York, upstate New York.
Hello. I see Betsy's back and Paula. Rano, everybody. Okay. Wonderful. Well, we're going to start off tonight. Let's see. We're going to start off with a brief Zoom functions and general format for this event, a small tutorial. The tech team will do that. Maybe they're eating their pasta. I don't know. It's coming. Well, everybody's got their food and their drinks. Oh, here we go.
When you start Zoom, your microphone is muted by default. Before you can speak, you must unmute yourself. The mute/unmute button on a computer is at the lower left. On the iPad, it's the first item on top. Remember to mute yourself when you are done speaking. During the event, there might be a need to read from the chat. Roundtable questions will be displayed there. Sometimes answers from other participants are summarized for a later discussion. You can also use the chat to make comments, get technical advice, etc. The chat button on a computer is here in the middle. On the iPad, it is in the three-dot menu here.
All right. So we got that out of the way. Everybody saw that. And we're going to go to our great musician, Chris, who's going to entertain us for our first song tonight. Take it away, Chris.
Right. Thank you, everyone. Hope you can hear me.
Yes, perfect.
Someone told me long ago there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it'll rain a sunny day. I know it's shining down like water. And I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? And I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down on a sunny day. Yesterday and days before, sun is cold and rain is hard. I know, been that way for all my time. Till forever on it goes, through the circle fast and slow. I know, and it can't stop, I wonder. And I wanna know, have you ever seen rain? And I wanna know, have you ever seen rain? Coming down on a sunny day. And I wanna know, have you ever seen rain? And I wanna know, have you ever seen rain? Coming down on a sunny day.
All right, Chris. Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you.
Love that song. All right, so we're going to start the evening, and a couple announcement reminders if you want to say. Obviously, we're trying to create a supportive environment here that we do every week. We connect above all differences, no matter what. We stay on topic, no criticism. And, they put it up. Okay. Well, that's the etiquette, but that's for later. But you can look at that too. We need to stay on topic, no criticism, we're going to avoid politics. It's going to be a lovely evening with friends, no politics. Remember to mute your microphone when you're not speaking, to minimize the background noise, of course. And if you could turn on your cameras again, I think everybody has them on, to really benefit this event because we want to see everybody's faces. And also keep your answers brief, and so everybody gets a chance to speak. So I'm going to hand this over now to Linda, who's going to introduce an icebreaker to us. So take it away, Linda.
All right. Everybody eating some pasta here? All right. How many people are having pasta? Yes. So we're all having dinner together. Awesome. Now, here's a fun fact. Pasta, because it's affordable and tasty and, we love it. It has a good shelf life and it's popular everywhere. And it was among the top consumer products that people stockpiled in the early months of the pandemic. And it continues to be a top seller. In the US alone, pasta consumption has almost doubled. Often we don't think about it, but pasta is really a connection because something from it comes from different parts of the world. The box, the carton is made in China. Perhaps the pasta itself is made in Italy. And, the flour and clean water, drying, packaging, design, quality control, safety control, shipping, trucking, selling, all of that from all over the world. So it's a connection. We are all interconnected just because of pasta. We're intertwined. So on a lighter note, we want to hear from you. Now, what is your favorite pasta dish? We're going to do it Italian style, which means, I can start and then I'll pick somebody else to go after me. Being as we're having pasta, we do it Italian style. All right. My favorite pasta dish is probably lasagna. Okay. Let's see. Paula, what's your favorite pasta dish?
Sure. It's probably stuffed shells and also lasagna. I like it all. How about Carl?
Yeah, stuffed shells is definitely my favorite. I would pick it every time it was my birthday. My mom would say, "What do you want?" And I would pick stuffed shells. And I'm having spaghetti right now because I didn't have time to make stuffed shells. Spaghetti and garlic chicken. So, Ilana.
I love pasta with cheese. Just cooked pasta with cheese. Yeah. I need to pick somebody, right? Alisa.
Thank you, Ilana. Thank you, dear. Well, it varies with me. I can say I like something. For right now, I'm really addicted to spaghetti, but not just spaghetti. This spaghetti is made from buckwheat and wheat. It's a combination of, and it's so tasty with olive oil, of course. And you have to have an olive as well. So highly recommended. Dan, how about you?
Yeah, I like the little shells, not the big shell. Not the stuffed one, just the little shells. Just put a little marinara sauce on them and maybe some olives and something else nice, some greens or whatever. Yeah, they're the best because they're not as hard to eat as the spaghetti. Spaghetti's crazy. It goes everywhere. Well, for me, it does. How about Betsy?
Thank you, Dan. Hi, everyone. I was trying to think of a pasta that I don't like, and I just didn't think of anything. So, but a good spaghetti and meatball, turkey meatballs, just it's homey, and especially now that it's cold out, I like that. And I will choose Roberta.
Thanks, Betsy. You know, I'm listening to all this. I was on the keto diet for like almost 6 months. So tonight we did the pasta. So I'm going to break the keto. So I'm having actually bow ties, which is not really my favorite. Favorite would have to be manigot, stuffed manigot. And you were saying like on Sundays, you know, when it's cold out, you have a nice sauce going. It reminds me, because I'm half Italian, it reminds me of my childhood. So I love Italian food and especially pasta. So I will pick Natalia. Oh, you're muted. Oh, you're still muted.
Muted.
Sometimes
They
I
are.
make pasta of I buy pasta made of chickpeas. Or this one which Alisa has of buckwheat and something else. Buckwheat would be great. I love buckwheat. So I like lasagna. I like something which is long and you have to turn your spoon or your fork and make it eatable. I like the process. So I think I like also seafood pasta. And probably lasagna with seafood. Seafood lasagna, I would say. And marinara sauce. Right. Oh, I have to choose someone. I would choose let's see who didn't speak yet. Eva.
I probably a total outsider because I do not like pasta. But anything with porcini mushrooms go, even the pasta. So, and Ilana.
I assume it's me. I'm the second
I
Ilana.
already said I love pasta with cheese. Yes. So I need to pick somebody.
We have another Lana here. So.
Oh, sorry.
Just double L.
Yeah, next time, yeah, we can say the Ilana with the double L. I'll put my last name, so maybe it's going to be easier. I also not in big favor of pasta. Try to, as possible, keep my weight and not eat it as well. But at times when I do, I like lasagna, and I choose Pamela. Hi, Pamela. Nice to see you. We don't hear you.
How about Brandon's here too, also.
Brandon, what's your favorite pasta dish?
I like my baked ziti better than anybody else's. Sorry about that, but that's the way I like it. I like my baked ziti.
That's fine.
Who else didn't go yet?
Let's see. Well, we can maybe try Rono. I don't think he's gone yet.
Not yet. There was something that my wife made lately. I think it's called Bolsonaro. I may have gotten the name wrong. She said it to me once. It's like spaghetti with, I think it's bacon in it and cheese. It's incredibly tasty. Every time she makes it, I always think it's too small. So yeah, I don't know if Juan can speak.
I'm sorry, I said lasagna and showed you spaghetti. I meant spaghetti. Now I think I'm so dumb. I said lasagna instead of spaghetti. Okay, Pamela, can you speak now?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm sorry, I'm playing catch up here. What am I answering?
What's your favorite pasta dish?
Oh,
Hey.
any and every pasta that is known to the planet, I love. There is not a pasta that I would not deny in my household. Hence the reason that I have to avoid it, because if I eat it too much, I expand very quickly. So yes, I love all pasta. If I had to say my favorite, it's probably a combination of lasagna, just because it's so comforting. And I think I don't know if did I hear somebody else say lasagna?
Yeah, a few of us did.
Yep.
How about Christian? Is he there?
Nina was eating something very strange. Can you share with us? What was that?
Very strange. It's actually, I realized lately that I've been pronouncing this wrong, but I think it's called gnocchi. They're potato and, flour, and they have a nice marinara sauce, but I'm having them with broccoli. Unfortunately, like Betsy and Pamela, I can't think of a single pasta that I don't enjoy, except one that is not cooked well.
And it's gnocchi, I think.
Yeah.
Who's
I don't think so.
Gnocchi.
Gnocchi. That's how I've been saying it, but I don't know. I guess people pronounce it differently. But my favorite is probably either seafood pasta or baked ziti. Who did I know yet? I think Linda. Linda, you haven't gone, have you?
Yeah, I was the first one. But I see that from Facebook, David likes tortellini Alfredo. That's pretty good too. So
Can I jump in with the secret that I learned in Italy for those who don't eat spaghetti because it's just not that comfortable to eat? They eat it with a spoon. You grab spaghetti and you put it in a spoon, and then you wrap it, and then you eat it. Then it helps.
That's very helpful. Thank you.
I like to see a 2-year-old's face after he's done eating spaghetti. It's like.
I think I have a picture of a couple of my sons after they've eaten spaghetti with it all over their face. Dan, did you go? Yeah. Okay. I guess everybody went. So I guess I can turn this back over to Roberta.
All right. Now I know what to make everybody for Valentine's Day. Since everybody has their pasta ready, we have a nice show next week, but we'll talk about that later. But we're going to go now to a video. So let's watch the video.
Recently, I hear several colleagues and friends say, let's forget about 2020. Let's look forward to a new reality for 2021. Yet they have no idea how to bring about a new reality. As a starting point, let's take an example from science. A mock-up of a home controlled by the power of thought has been piloted by a hospital in Italy. Scientists showed that people could open doors or operate lights, a telephone, a small robot, even a robotic hand by connecting electrodes to the brain, which interpret those brain waves, send signals to a computer, and then produces the desired actions. One example, it's interesting how scientists say that the entire universe is a thought. There is no matter. All of reality is included in the thought. Everything is resolved in the thought. Everything is created in the thought. Thought is the most powerful force in all of creation. It is only in this physical world that we don't see the matrix in which our thoughts affect every single thing that happens to us and what happens to others. Another study comes out of Washington University from psychology professor Richard Abrams and doctoral student Christopher DeVoli. Their study revealed that imagining oneself in a certain posture can have effects similar to those produced by actually assuming that same pose. The study's co-authors suggest that imagination has extraordinary capacity to shape reality. Reality changes beginning with thought or intention. What's important here is the nature of the intention. In our world, we have yet to change the intention from for my sake to for the sake of others. According to the wisdom of Kabbalah, intentions or thoughts for the sake of others are the most powerful because they're aligned with the giving force in nature, which is the initial, constant, and absolute reality, the world of infinity. When we are able to change our thoughts from for my sake to for the sake of others, we change all of reality. Want to change your thoughts? Then aim your thoughts and intentions for the benefit of others. Studying Kabbalah enables you to start discerning the forces that permeate our world, the matrix upon which our world lies and by which it's governed, and how we unconsciously affect these forces with our thoughts. To learn more, please follow the links below. And thanks for watching.
All right, great video. I'm going to hand this over to Carl, and we're going to go to the round discussion now. Carl?
Thanks, Roberta. Okay, a lot of good information in that video. We're going to have the round discussion. We're going to have a couple of questions, and it's going to be about that video that we just watched. So I hope you are listening carefully. First, we're going to go over some etiquette rules. So everybody is equal and very important. Ooh, look at that. I have it memorized. We go around the table and we speak briefly and on topic. We listen attentively. And there are no right or wrong answers. The truth is in the center of our connection. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so the first question is about that video, and it is, please share your impressions from the video we just saw and what impacted you the most. Okay, I'll read it one more time. Please share your impressions from the video we just saw and what impacted you the most. I'll call on people. I'm going to start with Nina.
It was a very deep video. I think what impacted me the most was that when you change your intention from myself to for others, you're aligning to the laws of nature, and that each one has an ability to affect reality that way, because that's not something that we think about. We don't think we can change reality or just affect a very small part of it, but I think we underestimate how much we can do. Do I pick someone or you're picking, Carl?
Yeah, I'm going to pick.
Go ahead.
No, you're good. Yeah, that was an important part, definitely. How about Paula?
Thanks, Carl. I think really what I took away is how powerful thoughts are and how much intention changes everything about them.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's like everything that we see is from us thinking. Okay, how about Betsy?
Thank you, Carl. What I took away from it was pretty informative. I right away thought of the electrodes to the brain controlling such as appliances and all, and I was thinking how wonderful that would be for people with mobility issues. You know, people. I have a niece, quadriplegic niece, and right there I was thinking, wow, how wonderful that they're doing studies on such things. So that's my takeaway from it.
Yes, very important. Nice. Okay, how about Alana A?
What I caught from this video is that thought is very powerful, and everything starts with thought and ends with thought. And I just realized that thought is very important part of our lives.
Yeah, it sounds like it's everything. It's so important. Very good. Thank you. How about Brandon, please?
Well, I was just thinking about the way that they brought in Cabral, or I forgot how they pronounce it, but Cabral, they brought it into. Hello?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, okay, sorry. My internet went dead for a second. Uh, and the way our thought system works with the Cabral, that's what I picked up from it.
Yeah, it's very interesting. It's a very ancient wisdom. It's supposed to be the answers to everything. It's amazing what thoughts can do. Nancy, you didn't watch the video, so I'll get you on the second question. How about Pamela? Oh no, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. Shoot. All right, Nancy, the video was all about thoughts and how they control reality. But we have another question, but let me go to Rono, and he can answer the last question, and then we'll come to you. So Rono, can you answer? Oh, he's not on video anymore. Okay, let's hear from, how about Eva?
Oh, well, I absolutely agree with Ilana that thought it's everything, that everything comes from the thought, and is the most powerful thing in our world, and depend when we what we are targeting with our thoughts, it's actually changes the reality around us.
Yeah, it's amazing. Everybody really pretty much said mostly the same thing, how it changes all of our reality, our thoughts. Just like the video. The video was talking just about that. And you know, it's like we can't get away from it. That's it. It's like all of our thoughts. Now we have to be really careful about the way we think, and because it creates everything that's in front of us. Rono, can you speak now?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Right. I think that we don't have a clue enough of the power of the thoughts that we have. You know how much it impacts the rest of the world around us. How much we can change from that. Just a little bit of it. Is Natalia speak?
So it's about everything. Everything started from the thought. I think the creation started from the thought. I made that connection from this video, and that's also connected to Kabbalah teaching, which is interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Okay, we had somebody join us here, Keith. Hey, how are you, Keith? I'm Carl. Good to meet you. Good to see you. Is this your first time here?
Can I add something to this?
Hold on one sec. Yeah, I'm going to ask another question right now, Nancy. You
I
can
want
answer.
that one. I want that one about thoughts.
It is. It's about thoughts. It's about thoughts. Here you go. You ready? But I have to call on one other person before you, and then you can answer. Or no, you're going to answer. I'm going to call on you right away. All right. How do our thoughts affect reality? Please give an example if possible.
What the words you say are the words, the house you live in. If I say my book is going to be published, my book is going to be published, then I am good. If I said I'm going to fail, I'm going to fail, you're wrapping yourself up with a noose. There's a woman in the Y who cleans the locker room when I used to be able to go. She said to me, she indicated one day that a doctor took out something from her breast and it was going to be whatever they are, biopsy, whatever. And she went like this, a praying symbol. And I go, Gladys, no. I said in the mirror, I am fine. I am fine. Todos los días, I am fine. I must have said it a million times. Somebody in the locker room said, you're right. Are you a counselor? And I said, yes. And 3 weeks later, this was so fucking great. I was in the shower. I got out of the shower and she goes, Nancy. And she goes, I am fine. Instead of going up to some God, give yourself the power of saying, I am fine. My book is going to get published, because if you're saying negative things, you're just tying yourself around in it. Words are the house you live in.
That's so true. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you. That's true. Okay. How about Dan, please?
Well, you can, if you think of yourself running, like if you lie down on a couch and think of yourself running, climbing a mountain, your heart rate will increase. And then when you instantly think of something else, like laying on a couch, your heart will decrease. Your body doesn't even know the difference. Well, except your muscles in the morning, I guess. We haven't gotten by that, but it's fascinating where this can go. Do I choose somebody? Sorry. Or
No, I'm going to choose Paula.
Yeah, I think pretty much like what the video said, you kind of are what you think. Your thoughts shape your beliefs and your actions.
Nice, thank you. And if you can give an example, like maybe something that happened to you, anything. So how do our thoughts affect reality? Betsy?
Did you ever think of somebody out of the blue and then all of a sudden they connect with you and just you think to yourself, wow, there's something around that. And it's really, our thoughts are powerful. I really think that, and you, as much as you want to tell them, oh, I was just thinking about you, like they're really going to believe it or something, but it's like so crazy to think that that really happens. Thoughts are powerful and they can bring connection.
That made me start thinking right there. That has definitely happened to me a lot. I've had people call me feeling a certain way, and people would call me, "Are you feeling okay?" Okay, Ilana, A, please.
I think thoughts they affect your mood and your behavior. Everything what you think, you look that way. It even reflects on your face. And if you are thinking positive and optimistic, so good things happen to you, and I think it's important to think positive thoughts and be optimistic, especially in these times of COVID. Yeah.
Absolutely. For yourself and for others. Very good. How about Keith? Keith, can we hear from you?
I think it's just thought. It's like a stepping stone, and it's sort of like a ripple effect, just coming from the self. That my thoughts become sort of my outlook, and then my outlook becomes the things I achieve, and then as I'm achieving them, I've manifested them. And then once I've manifested it, I've brought it into life. I generally notice it, and then there's more steps than that. But I kind of notice it more with my negative thoughts, just like on a simple level, like I'm a guy, like I'll be thinking stuff, and then all of a sudden it becomes apparent before me. And a lot of the things I think aren't the things I want to do, so I'll create like a dualistic dynamic from my thoughts, because I'm trying to live one way and I'm thinking another. And then sometimes I'm feeding those thoughts. And then as I'm feeding them, I'm working, I want to say unconsciously, to make them reality. And then it becomes things how people are. Like my friends call me sometimes a manifester. Like I'll manifest stuff, right? Like boom, it just happens, which I really don't like. So I have to be really mindful of that. And then we know through some basic, there's things in the Bible or different precepts that, people say, if I even think it, I've sinned, I've done wrong, because really it's happening. It's happening. I'm making it happen. So yeah, that's what I got for now. Thank you.
Wow, Keith, it was nice. Nice to hear from you. Thank you for that. Brandon.
So far, I agree with what everybody said so far. So my thinking is think positive, and positive things will happen. Think negative, negative things will happen. But I'm always looking for the positive things in people.
That's great. Thank you. It's like it's one reason we get together here. So we want to create a nice warm feeling, a nice warm atmosphere, and we're all pretty much thinking positive thoughts. And that's why we get together, because if we hang around people who think positive thoughts, those are the thoughts we're going to be thinking pretty much. So thank you. Let's hear from one more. How about Alyssa?
Oh, wow. That is a fascinating subject, and you all are just, it's amazing, especially what Keith was saying, with this duality. And, I read long time ago about Vernadsky theory about noosphere. And he developed, not himself only, there was several scientists at the beginning of 20th century. And this is about the So basically that Earth went through geosphere, which is an animate period, and then there was a biosphere with the animate, and then there is a new stage for the humanity development, which is a noosphere, which is our cognition that affects all those layers. And what you all were saying is exactly what I think we start comprehend, and science, as we saw, actually confirm that our thoughts, we can actually do something with our thoughts, actual physical things happening. And at this time I feel that we're all start getting to this noosphere where we understand that our thoughts are interconnected, that they are real tangible power. Scientists are close, but they can't touch it yet. But we already feel it. So we can actually, produce the reality with our thoughts together, because we influence each other big time, huge time, I got it from you together with Vernadsky, of course.
Yeah, it's great that you mentioned that. People are realizing it more and more. It's becoming very apparent that our thoughts are so important, and we have to pay a lot of attention to them. So thank you, everybody. That was amazing. That was a good round table. So we're gonna do we're gonna burn off some of that pasta. We're gonna do the dance now. The famous dance. So people who haven't done it before, you'll be spotlighted during the music, and you'll see people before you that are spotlighted, and they'll be dancing. And all you have to do is follow the dance. And when you're spotlighted, then you start a new dance, and everybody follows that. There'll be a sign that comes up on the computer screen. Just ignore that. Just start doing your dance. All right? So let's hear some music.
I got a taste of the real world. I got battered on the North Shore. It gave me comfort when I always knew that. I always knew that you were there for me next door. I lived it hard on the long road. I ran through every single zip code. I get lonely, but I always knew that. I always knew that your heart I could call home, and nothing could ever stand in our way. Whether it all falls down, whether it all falls through, I know that you'll be waiting there for me when I come through. Even if I get knocked down, even if I get pushed through, I know you'll be standing there for me, strong like a statue. Oh, like a statue, statue. Oh, like a statue, statue. Oh, like a statue, statue. I'm trying to talk to the people that want to talk to me back. Have a real conversation without all the attack. You always gave me the pass. You never took with that ass. Never the tip for the tat. Now that's a friend of the max. You were always like that though. Came to every in-town show. Always jamming in the front row. Good vibes, Palo Santo. And nothing could ever stand in our way. Whether it all falls down, whether it all falls through, I know that you'll be waiting there for me when I come through. Even if I get knocked down, even if I get pushed through, I know you'll be standing there for me, strong like a statue. Oh, like a statue, statue. Oh, like a statue, statue. Like a statue, statue.
All right. That was good. That did wear off some calories. I love it. Good job, everybody. So the next thing, we have something special here. We have a friend, Sarah, is going to do a breathing and I can't even speak, breathing and visualization exercise. And I want to encourage everybody that's on either YouTube or Facebook to join in with this. So she's going to do this live right now. And we're going to send good thoughts, and we're going to do this with Sarah. Sarah, you there?
I am here.
All right. Take it away.
Hi, everybody. Sorry I was a little bit late, but it was amazing what I got to see. So, yeah, I wanted to do a little bit of a, sorry, let me just turn my sound off. I wanted to do a little bit of a, an exercise with us to try to put a little bit into practice and help to settle our nervous system into the place where we can start to practice some of what we learned about tonight. So everybody, just if you could get yourself into a nice comfortable position in your chairs. You might want to sit at the edge of your seat. What we're looking for is we're looking for a nice straight spine. So if you think of the spine like a pipe, and we just want to make sure that we can have whatever is going through that pipe, or we're going to think of it as energy traveling nice and straight. So sit at the edge of your seat. Bring your hands onto your knees with your palms facing down. And then let's just take a long, deep breath in through the nose. And as you're breathing in through the nose, just feel how the breath is traveling down through your spine, expanding into your rib cage, down into your pelvis, and then slowly exhaling out of the nose, and just watch as the breath starts to travel up through the spine, exiting out through your nose, and lengthening the spine as it exits. And we'll do that one more time. Inhale as you breathe in, just watching the breath as it travels down through the spine, letting it expand into some of your kind of tight areas. And then as you exhale, pushing the breath out of the nose, gently drawing the navel in and up and lengthening up through the crown of your head, relaxing the shoulders down. Okay, so we're just going to gently close the eyes and just allow, it's a very light closing of the eyes. So it's like your eyelashes are just falling down into your cheeks. And just try to follow my voice. So we're going to visualize right in front of us a big pink sphere. So just see right in front of your heart center. Just imagine this big globe of pink, bright light. I just want you to visualize that color and start to feel what it might be exuding some heat in front of you. And now we're going to breathe that light straight into our heart center like an arrow. So as you inhale, really deep breath in through the nose, just visualize pulling that sphere of pink light right into your heart center, expanding around your rib cage. And just hold that there for a second. And just as your eyes are closed, just visualize the whole center of your heart and your thoracic area, your rib cage just lit up like a pink Christmas light. And then as you exhale, I want you to visualize that pink light traveling up out of the crown of the head. And it's really powerful. So push the breath out of you like you're coughing the last bits of oxygen out, and see that pink light coming out through the crown of your head and just filling the space around you, enveloping like a shower of pink light around you. We're going to do that 2 more times. Again, inhale, see that pink light in front of you, pull it straight into your heart like an arrow, really deep. Expand your breath, expand your rib cage, breathe into the back of your ribs underneath your shoulder blades. Hold it there. Visualize that pink light right inside your heart, filling up your lungs, your heart center, all of your organs with this bright pink light. And then as you exhale really powerfully through the nose, watch that pink light as it travels up, out through the crown of your head, really powerfully, like this big fountain of pink light around you, surrounding you, up to 4 feet around you, filled with pink light. One more time, inhale, we're gonna pull that white sphere, that pink sphere of light right into the heart center. Really sharp, really powerful. Expand three-dimensionally into your rib cage. See that pink light, see the inside of your heart all lit up pink. And then as you exhale, push that light out through the crown of your head, really, really powerfully. Cough that breath out of your nose, push the breath out. See that pink light traveling up to 9 feet around you. Really powerful pink light all the way around you. We're gonna move up onto the third eye. So right at your brow point, in between your eyebrows, I want you to see a bright blue light, a sphere right in front of your third eye. So the heart is it's our desire, it's our personal will for something. And the third eye represents, it's the pituitary gland. So it's the master gland, right? And in the master gland, we've learned about this before, but inside it, that's the biochemistry, that's our hormonal secretions. And what we understand now through network science is that we all share this biochemistry between us. So you can't isolate one from the other. So from here now, we want to take the power of that pink light in our heart, of our personal desire, and we want to bring that into this biochemical sphere, this network that we all share. See this really bright blue, like a shocking blue light right in front of your brow. Really see it, start to feel it. Imagine what it might taste like, what it might feel like. And then as you inhale really powerfully through the nose, bring it right into your third eye, into your cerebral cortex, filling up your head, in your brain, filling up with this really shocking, bright blue light. Let it sit there for a moment. And then as you exhale again, really powerfully draw your belly in and push the breath out through the crown of your head. See that blue light traveling now past your own sphere, and let it travel all around. So see all of us on this call filled and enveloped with this blue light. It's like this network that we're all sharing and swimming inside of. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, you're going to see that blue light in front of you. As you inhale through the nose powerfully, you're going to pull that blue light, right? Really see it, feel it filling up your entire head with this really bright blue light. It's even expanding past your ears. It's so bright, it's so powerful. And then as you exhale through the nose, draw your belly in, push the breath out really powerfully through the crown of the head, and push that blue light all the way around so that everybody on this call is filled with that blue light. See yourself and each one of us swimming in this ocean of bright blue light that we share. And then one more time, inhale, we're gonna pull that blue light straight into the third eye, fill up your entire head with this blue shocking light. Let yourself just sit there for a moment. And then as you exhale again, last time, pushing that breath out through the crown of your head, see that blue light traveling past the dimension of Zoom, of your personal space. See it filling up this network space that we're all sharing right now. See each one of us swimming like one little particle or cogwheel inside this bright blue network. Beautiful. Now we're going to move up onto the pineal gland. So the pineal gland is at the crown of the head, and this is the highest energy center. So this is the energy center that is above any one of us, and we're all a part of it, but it's bigger than any one of us and even bigger than us combined. So we're going to enter into that sphere. That's a bright white light, and it's hovering right above your head. Really massive, really bright, and you can feel this heat. You can feel this warmth and support that it's giving you, just hovering above your head. As you inhale, you're going to pull that bright light all the way down through your spine. Watch your entire spine lighting up like a Christmas tree with bright white light as it goes all the way to the base of your spine. Let it sit there for a moment. See your entire spine lit up with this white light. And now really powerfully pull your belly in, squeeze from the base of your spine and push that breath out through your nose. Watch that white light as it travels up through your spine, really powerfully push it out through the crown of your head and see the entire world surrounded in this white light. Just see the whole globe of Earth, anybody that you may know, anybody that you may not know, your friends, your enemies, your loved ones. See everybody filled with this white light, surrounded with this white light. And then one more time, or 2 more times, inhale, we're going to pull that white light down through the crown of the head. Watch your whole spine light up, your whole body light up. Bring it all the way down into the base of your spine where you're sitting. And then as you exhale again, really powerfully push that white light out through the crown of your head. Watch it as it lights everything up along your spine as it exits. And then again, pushing it all the way around you, all the way past any dimension that you may know of. See the entire earth filled with this white light. One more time, inhale. We pull that white light straight through the crown of the head. Watch it as it travels down into the spine, filling up your entire being with this bright white light. This is the light that we all share together. And then as we exhale again, we're going to push that white light out through the crown of the head. See it filling up your space into the space that we're all sharing here and then beyond. Keep your eyes closed and just feel yourself sitting in that white light. Imagine everybody together here sitting in this white light. Now, this is the dimension that we all exist in, that we just don't feel or see. Now imagine yourself and everybody else swimming together in this white light, and that anything that you bring into your being, whether it's a feeling, whether it's a thought, that you can push this out into everybody, because this is actually the true reality, is that our thoughts are constantly affecting one another. That's the butterfly effect. So let's fill ourselves right now with the most kind, the most giving, the most beneficial thoughts that we can imagine for all of humanity right now. Each of us is going to have our own unique thought. Really give yourself a moment to clarify. The more clear you are, the more powerful it will be. Clarify. Don't just say, I want good for everybody. I want you to really visualize what that means. What does that mean for goodness? What does it mean for everybody? Really have clarity in it. And then as you exhale, push it out into that white sphere that we're all sharing. Let everybody swim in that thought of yours. I want you to do that 2 more times. I want you to hold on to that same thought. If you can clarify it and distinguish it even more, clarify it a little bit more. And then again, exhale, push it out, see it going out into that white sphere that we're all sharing. Push it out in there and watch it as it starts to penetrate that network that we're all sharing. Watch it entering into the heart of other people that you may not know, that you may know. And just hold yourself and everybody else for a moment in that thought. And then imagine that each one of us has another thought that is clarified and that is good and beneficial for each one of us. Imagine yourself swimming in that thought. And as you inhale, pull all of those good thoughts straight inside of you. Allow yourself to be filled with those kind thoughts of everybody else. And then let go of anything that you may be holding about yourself. You no longer have to fear anything. You no longer have to want for anything. You're now filled inside of the good thoughts of everybody else for you, and you can completely let go. Take a full inhale straight into your heart center. And then just internally, just say to yourself, let it be so. And then as you exhale, just let it go. And we can open our eyes. Thank you so much.
Wow. That was really, really incredible. Thank you so much, Sarah. Between the pasta and that, I'm ready to go to sleep. But it was beautiful. Very, very beautiful.
We need to do that every week.
Maybe.
We really do. Sarah, we really need to do something like that every week.
We'll think about that. We're going to bring it up in content because it is very special what you did. I have a question actually for Nina, who's our producer. We went a little bit over time. Do we have time for another song or maybe next week? Or should we go into...
Well, we have Chris here. Maybe he can just sing a song and then we can wrap up right after the
Wonderful.
song.
Okay. Chris, please take it away with another live song, friends.
don't
can't hear
worry
you.
about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be all right. Singing, don't worry about a thing, yeah. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be all right. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds perched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you, yeah. Singing, don't worry about a thing, yeah. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry, no, don't worry about a thing, yeah. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile at the rising sun. 3 little birds perched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you, yeah. So don't worry, no, about a thing, yeah. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Cheers, guys.
Oh, thank you, Chris. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. We're running late, but we're going to show our links where you could follow us. You can follow us on Facebook, Meetup, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. I wanted to thank everybody that came. We're going to see you next Thursday. And we're going to put the links up there. They are now. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you for Chris for our music and Sarah for that wonderful meditation. It was beautiful. And everybody that joined and brought the pasta. And if you didn't, we'll see you next week. So have a wonderful week and goodbye from
See you,
Open
everyone.
Mind. Until next time. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you.
See you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Good night, everybody.
Blessings.
Good night.